Okay, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching this live stream with Mr. M, Mr. M podcast, right? Make sure you head over to his channel too, right? How you doing,
Thank you.
Mr. M?
Thank you. I appreciate. I miss making videos with you, so I'm doing great. We have some fantastic news today and a surprise guest. So it's going to be an epic show as always.
Yes, definitely, definitely. We're going to be going over meme coins later on in the show, but first off, right, we're going to be talking about Velo. This is a new piece of technology that's going to be interesting for the show. Today on the show, we have Beam from the CEO of Velo Labs. How are you doing today, man?
Beam, how's it going, man?
Hello, hi. Can you hear me well?
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you. How you doing?
Yeah, very good, very good. Very excited to be here.
Awesome, 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 awesome. So, Mr. M, you got the first question, right?
I do, yeah. So I was about to ask, I wanted to say if the audio was okay, but I think you can hear us fine. We can hear you fine. So everything is good. I'm also checking on the chat. Everything is working fine. You guys are working on something incredible. So how does these align with your view to innovate the future of finance?
Well, when we first built Velo and other company in our group, we basically want to create a financial superhighway that seamlessly integrate between money transfer, payment, digital asset, as well as the future of banking, like virtual banking and digital banking. Right now, there are a lot of friction between them. What blockchain really create or the Web3 technology create is to really cut down middleman, kill those friction, and at the end really drive velocity between different asset class to allow the future financial service to operate 24/7, borderless, formless, right? And basically without any friction at all. I think that is the world where we want to drive financial mobility, financial inclusion, right? In the easiest and the most seamless way and make it affordable. Coming from Southeast Asia, that is the key infrastructure we want to solve to really allow the underbanked and the unbanked to be able to access the financial service anytime they want, because the current traditional finance is not 24/7. There are a lot of friction. It's not borderless. And I think what blockchain introduced is a chance for us to really build not only the infrastructure, because we have a great tech already, but also build the actual supply chain from wholesale to B2C, as well as the ecosystem where it's like e-commerce. There's really a real financial internet. There's really no border. And whether you're rich or poor, anyone have a truly financial democracy to really access financial and do whatever they want to really get financial inclusion, financial mobility, and ultimately financial freedom. And that's the vision Velo strive for, is to really create the best-in-class PayFi network in Asia, if not the world, with actual mass adoption, at the same time comply with the regulation. So to be like truly, like under the regulated environment, because that way you can really ensure the actual and truly mass adoption.
Wow, amazing, amazing. Regulation is always, a big challenge with every single crypto project. The government wants to get their piece of the pie or tries to secure or provide security for people and so forth. And there's also a lot of different challenges that are out there whenever you create a new cryptocurrency. So, what challenges have you guys faced at the current moment?
Well, I think this time is really a great time for blockchain. I think a lot of government or central bank around the world start to be more open-minded, and actually we're quite excited. I mean, within the company within our group, we actually start to solve the problem, and the biggest problem that blockchain helps solve is how to cut the middleman and how to replace a very legacy old system with the blockchain technology to really allow for actual real-time settlement. I'll give you an example here, right? Let's say I have a wallet, right, in China, and I want to basically come to Thailand or come to other parts of Southeast Asia to scan to pay. Do you know that there actually are between 5 to 8 middlemen in between? So the settlement actually from the wallet issuer to the merchant, it actually could take weeks. Or even I want to transfer money right now, right, to my neighboring country, it actually have to route to the US first and then go to Singapore before it arrives. So the settlement, even between the bank, take more than 2 days. So if you see the news in about, I think 2-3 months ago, uh, we actually able through one of our company to graduate from the central bank of one of the Southeast Asia country to be able to replace with bank legacy system with stablecoin to use as a settlement between the bank. So that is really a major step, because not only that we demonstrate that we can use this great blockchain technology or the Web3 based technology to really replace banking system, but it's not on the B2C level. We're able to replace it between the bank to really and under the regulated framework to really have impact. Because once we replace the bank-to-bank infrastructure, the B2C will use it. So basically, starting from certain country we operate now, we can really use blockchain infrastructure to make things really real time, not just on the application, but the actual infrastructure behind is driven by blockchain to drive real time settlement and drive middleman out.
That sounds amazing. And any exciting partnership ahead? I know you guys are working with so many companies, but could you mention a few?
Actually, first of all, right, I want to clarify my role first. I'm basically one of the co-founder and also the backer of Velo, but I do operate under different hat within our group ecosystem. What our group are building is actually not just tech. We're building the tech. We're building the actual supply chain. We're building basically the actual ecosystem. And when we talk about partnership, it's good to highlight that we have both the TradFi partnership, which ensure we can have a great mass adoption and a smooth transition between Web 2 and Web 3. We also have a great Web 3 partnership. So I'll start on the Web 3 partnership. We're working with Stella, which is a great network that even a top company like Visa are using. We're working with Solana, which is a fast blockchain, and they have a lot of cool application to the end user, which drive a great adoption to the B2C. We also have working with other big protocol in the past, like Chainlink. If you see the news, we also work with big TradFi network like Visa network. Actually, under our group company, we have more than 20 licenses around the world, and we are basically having our own corresponding network that we're working with close to 200 financial services around the world in a regulated environment. So basically, what we have done is we have basically been working closely with licensed financial service around the world. We have been working with big name like Visa Network and many more, and then we're also working with the big name in the Web3. But on top of it, just to highlight how deep we do on this partnership, right? If I have to compare Velo as PayFi Network, we're close to Visa Network. When you look at Visa Network, right, there are three main parts. The part that they basically do the price feed or FX, we have Universe, which is the FX trading on the blockchain. But in that part, we also have on the Web 2 a platform to trade FX on interbank with large bank. We have worked with a world leading FX prime broker that takes $1 billion of FX a day. So those are the partnership we build, right? That's part of the supply chain of the FX price feed. We also, if you compare Visa, the middle part is Visa Direct, which is settlement network. Again, we have corresponding network like Visa Direct that connect hundred financial services around the world. And then the last part, Visa have the card. We actually developed the QR code version of Visa Network, where the vision here is you can use this QR code, whether it's the FX, whether it's the crypto, to make payment around the world seamlessly and connect to loyalty point. So we actually are probably the few that have built that network. Just to highlight again, on the QR code version of Visa Network, we also partner with Southeast Asia, largest loyalty point platform with more than 100 million users. So those are the actual things we built on top of this great Web3 partnership that we already connected.
Awesome. Technology is moving really fast in the payment space. And I've been to Russia, and I don't know if you've ever been to Russia, but they could actually use their face to pay things, and it was absolutely mind blowing, right? I couldn't believe it. If you forgot your wallet at home, you could actually pay for things with, your face, right? So I'm just wondering, right? What's your strategy and to with all these opportunities in the financial space that you see that you're going to use going forward?
Well, I think at the end, right, financial gonna be about pretty much four things, right? The future of finance. One is inclusion, right? It's what we strive for. Anyone can use the same financial service, right? Number two is mobility. It's your own money, right? You can move it anywhere as long as it's complied with the law, right? You can move it anywhere, anytime you want, right? Lastly is the freedom, right? Everyone want to reach the financial freedom, right? To basically, have certain wealth and able to build a stable income or solid foundation. But the fourth part that people not talk a lot about is the safety and the security of the financial system. AI has been very advanced, but because we are actually working also on some interesting digital banking project where we combine the AI technology, we actually are working on to the point where we're connecting to certain kind of the database that allowing, let's say there's a scammer try to call you, we can create a firewall to block your bank account or to block your crypto wallet for those scammers to not be able to basically sweep your money out, right? That's security. So actually the future of finance is combining both AI and blockchain. Because right now you mentioned, right, in Russia you can use facial to scan, but how you also making sure, right, there's no more account, make sure that it's safe, right? It's also taking the next generation AI as the firewall, as a protection, and the blockchains allow us to move money freely. So Velo will be part of that PayFi network that also connect to the AI to ensure the last part, which is security and in compliance with the regulatory framework.
That's pretty amazing. And you mentioned some super heavy partners like Chainlink and Solana and many others. I was really, really interested about your answer earlier. So do you mind if I go back and ask you, how are they going to help Velo moving forward? Because you have so many good ones.
Oh, we have a lot of interesting stuff, right? One of the things that if you've been following the news, right, we're working with some of the government in Asia country to try to basically tokenize things like gold to basically make that become kind of like the next asset class to solve their current currency problem. It's similar to certain countries in Latin America which are use the Bitcoin because their currency are more volatile. So we are really trying to solve the problem, how to create the second currency using things like gold to solve the economic problem. But because we are having that kind of partnership, we also need the world-class technology, right? So working with partners like Solana, Stella, and many more to come, we're trying to take the world-class technology in issuing the digital asset, issuing the stablecoin, using the most high-speed smart contract to ensure, right, that we can basically customize and create the world-class application. Because I think Southeast Asia would be the place or the venue to really test technology on the mass scale. Just so you know, right, Southeast Asia, right, are approaching 1 billion population, but there are a lot of underbanked. It's a region where people are moving around a lot. It requires financial mobility. For example, Singapore, more than 50% of people are not local, and they actually are moving in and out. So you require the digital asset to be the bridge currency to allow for the settlement there. So I think Southeast Asia have potential to be the test place for the latest blockchain technology. And I think Velo are very excited to be the bridge between all those great world-class technology and the real-world adoption. Again, we are the financial superhighway and the bridge to ensure that would happen.
Cool. I have many questions, but I'm going to have to just ask just one more question because we've gone a little bit longer than I expected. But I have to ask this question, Ray. Every business has like a bigger long-term vision that they see going forward. Do you have like a larger vision of where you plan to go and how you plan to achieve it?
Well, I think first of all, right, payment and money transfer are really big market. just on the bigger trend here on the de-dollarization, right? There are probably trillion and trillion of offshore dollar out there that are converting to crypto, converting to gold. And I think in the past, right, we have a centralized model for the clearinghouse, meaning like changing asset, right, from dollar to other asset. I think at the end, Web3 will be the core technology, same way that EV now is the core technology for the car. We do believe that given we're facing multiple assets from gold, different kind of currency, different kind of cryptocurrency, the world will need a new kind of Web3 technology that power the clearinghouse, and it would be the decentralized clearinghouse. And for us, and you look at Visa or other model, their core is the clearinghouse. So Velo hope that in the next few years, we can be the core infrastructure and the supply chain that also have a fully mass adopted ecosystem to be the next generation clearinghouse to really, power the future of money exchanging. And I think that is really the problem we want to solve, right? Is if you want to help, the new money exchanging, it has to go at the higher velocity, operate 24/7, right? Had to be very affordable. And that's the mission we strive for. And I think with the mission that we will do whatever it takes to get there in a few years.
Okay, beautiful. Thank you very much, man. I have more questions, but we're gonna have to wrap it up for now. Like to have you on the show again to maybe ask you a few more questions, if you don't mind. I hope to see you come back on the show. Great to have you on here, Beam, and we'll see you guys next time, right?
Yeah,
Thank you
indeed.
very
Thank you so
much.
much. Thank you. Thank you so
Okay.
much, Beam.
Thank you.
Been a
Bye.
pleasure. Bye.
All right. Wow,
Super
that was
interesting.
quite interesting, and yeah, it kind of. Well, I have to admit, right? It kind of reminds me of XRP, but has a little bit of similarities, right?
Yeah,
But
I've
not
actually
quite.
I've made a couple of podcasts with them, and one of them is called XRP of Asia. Yeah, it's very similar.
Yeah, yeah, it's a little bit different. But anyways, yeah, we're going to be going over some news, and then we're going to go into the Degen area. We're going to get really Degen with you guys.
Exactly.
I'm going to warn you about this Degen area. I'm going to warn you that, and even though I warn, I'm going to have to warn again and warn again and warn again. This section of the show, when we get to it, is going to be extremely dangerous. We expect to lose 100% of our money,
Yeah,
right? We expect to lose.
100%.
And so if you buy anything here, right, in that Degen section, you're going to lose, right? So with that said, right, if I'm telling you not to buy, and if you decide to buy, that's your issue. Now, why are we doing this if we're expecting to lose? Because there is a chance, right, that we select a 1000x meme coin, right? And if we put just $100 in that 1000x meme coin, right? Well, how much is it? How much is it going to be worth?
It's
Can you do the math,
Christmas.
Marissa?
No.
Can you do the math?
I was just saying it's Christmas.
Yeah, I know Christmas, but it's like 100K, right?
Yeah,
100K.
100K.
It's like you can call that Christmas. You can call that a Merry Christmas. Some people it's poverty, but other people it's Merry Christmas.
Exactly.
So if you can't afford to put $100 and lose it, right? So because it's like a lottery ticket here and there, then don't do this, right? That's what we're doing, right? We don't recommend people doing this, and we're going to remind you of that when we get to that point of the show. Okay, but right now I want to go over some news with you guys, right? Because I think I love going over the news, honestly. I just do. There's some news I didn't go over yesterday, and so today actually I did go over some of the news articles here. If we're going to switch screens here, but I didn't go over them all. And so let's start with this one here, and you can get this. The link, I'll try to put the link in the description here for this list of news articles. But let's start off with here. A crypto trader turns $27 into 52 million. Suave Pepe investment. Okay. I remember, the day that I called Pepe, and I knew that it was going to blast, and I was just like, people were like I got so much hate, the worst amount of hate, right, from good friends too, man.
Isn't that happened before though?
Yeah.
Right.
And, yeah, exactly. And I got a few $100, and I didn't hold all the way to $27 million, $52 million, right? I mean, don't expect to do that. Most people won't do that, right? That this guy just, holding in these meme coins is really, really difficult, right? Because you don't know when they're going to go zero. So what I recommend, right, to everybody who's invests even like $100 into a meme coin is what do I recommend?
Well, sell half when it doubles.
Correct. And then if you say, well, then I'm only going to get back my initial, then sell half again when it doubles again, right?
Exactly.
And then you get $200, and so you could do it on another meme coin, right? So you could do that way as well.
Yeah.
So because I understand that most of the meme coins will go to zero, and getting these meme coins at the bottom is really, really tricky. And so we're going to be going over that in today's episode. So make sure you stay tuned for that, right? Spot Ethereum ETF breaks a key record. Can ETH prices hit 5K? What do you think? That's a no-brainer.
Yeah, I mean, 5K.
I don't even have to pull up a freaking chart.
Exactly. I mean, try 20. 5 is just easy, right? It's basically 4,000 now as we speak. So of course it's gonna break 5,000. I mean, duh.
No one needs to pull up a chart for that one.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't know what these guys are talking about. You know what? You guys can. I wanted to read the article, but now I'm thinking these are nonsense. Okay, no, I'm moving on. I'm moving on.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see what we have here. Okay. It's an X post, right? Okay. Let's see here. BTC all-time high in Korea, while XRP with the highest volume. Okay. So Bitcoin's all-time high, but XRP is getting more people buying and selling it, right? Because I don't know if you know this, right? But if you look at a chart of XRP, right, and you compare that side by side with a chart, 90% of all the charts in crypto, you'll notice something. They're very different with the way it moves. Not significant, like you'll notice that there's a subtle difference. All of a sudden, there's big spikes. Let's see if we can bring them up. Let's bring it up.
Yeah, sounds like someone is buying maybe.
Let me show you something here.
Hmm.
We'll go to the weekly, right? And if you go back in history, all of a sudden it goes nowhere, and then boom, and then comes back down, right? And if you look at this, right, it's consistent throughout time. It goes sideways and then boom, right? And most of these things, especially if you go to the very beginning, it's like really disgusting, right? This thing, like, what? And it does that on the lower levels, right? And you watch it through time. If you watch it through the daily, there's nothing going on.
And then it pops.
And and it pops. And they got caught with emails where, I think it's Brad Garlinghouse is the guy's name, right?
Mm-hmm.
Saying, okay, pump it, right?
Wow.
To the market makers, okay? So what are the odds? I don't know for sure, but what do you think the odds are that this volume is fake? That's here.
Yeah.
Exactly. Because, we're going to go into the meme coin shilling section where we're going to probably see meme coins with 200, 300 million million volume when they just came out. Do you think that's real?
Yeah. I mean, what happened to the Act 2, by the way? Because she's gone. Well, we can talk about it later because she's gone offline after the drag, right? So maybe we can talk about it too.
Yeah, we'll talk about those and the Hak Tua and all that kind of.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
Wow.
exactly. All right. Let's see here. Top 10 tokens. Yeah, let's just go look at this news article here. Top 10 tokens by year to date growth among the top 100 by market cap. Okay, let's see here. We've got Mantra. Whew. Is that year to date? Jesus.
Wow,
That's 6,000.
6,570%. Damn.
Damn.
I don't even know what mantra is, by the way.
I don't know either.
But yeah,
Aerodrome? What?
4,000. Dog we've had.
Okay,
Okay, we know.
dog.
Yeah.
Pepe.
Yasmin,
What?
Flocky.
Japanese?
Sui. Okay. A few
Okay,
I
Sui.
recognize. Doge. Okay.
Yeah, so it makes sense. And then we're talking Bitget token. Okay.
Yeah, Bitget token weird. Doge.
Right? And
ENS.
namespace service.
Yeah. Okay, that's an
I'm
interesting
interested in
list.
that. The ENS. I don't know if they'll do something good, because I was really into the Namecoin. We were supposed to do that, right?
Yep, I remember.
But it didn't pan out. But well, maybe the ENS, Ethereum namespaces, might do something. I'd like to research that token for sure. But at least the token has what it does in its name.
Yeah, you can't get it wrong.
Yeah, exactly. That helps. Whilst Dogecoin, yeah. What is that exactly? Oh, meme coin, yeah. And so it's really difficult. Well, I know you could say Bitget, because we know what it's an exchange token. So out of these coins, I think can we see more upside from Mantra and Aerodrome? Yeah, but I think it's you're not going to get like big returns. But I think with these coins at the bottom here, I think you can probably get more returns. Maybe at least another 3 or 4x out of them, and that's pretty decent. What do you think?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, Sui's been doing really well. I mean, there's some really big names in there. I mean, Doge is going to do well for sure, because with Elon Musk doing the Department of Efficiency thing, is going to push it. So I think we'll see them coming up. Flocky
and
also.
Even if one of them does 10x, right? That's only like 3,000% from the beginning of the year to date of this earlier, like since the beginning of 2024. So that's not outrageous still in this crypto space, even though it is outrageous in the traditional finance space.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you're someone who invests in stock or in gold, you see 6,000% or even 500%. It's like, what? It doesn't happen.
Exactly. And yeah, of course, in the traditional space, right? They're dealing with a few $100 million, right, that they want to dump, and so obviously they can't throw, well, maybe into Doge. Even no, you can't throw 100 million into Doge, right? Without actually, moving the price a little bit. Maybe you could do it over time, and then you have to, exit out of time, right, over time. And so that would be the problem for them, right? They want to be able to move large numbers, right, instantly, and they can't do that with these particular assets, right? So, yeah, there it is. Right?
This is one of the issues when we talk about someone making millions of dollars into a random meme coin. The problem is liquidity, right? They can't, he or she, they can't sell into it, because it will wreck the entire thing, right? So this
Can you imagine if he tries to take $52 million out of
profit in one go? Yeah, you have to have a DCA plan, right? DCA out and sell maybe every day.
Exactly. So, yeah, there it is. But he can take at least 10 million easily, right? So that's decent. That's decent.
That's true.
Right, and so you could probably do it over a few days, but still, you could do it.
Yeah, probably if you pound hard. Plus, if the token is pumping, like Pepe, of course, is much stronger than a random meme coins, right? So you can probably take some out from there, indeed.
Yes. Okay. Let's see here. What's this article here saying here? Bitcoin wallet numbers may spike 9% in the near future analysts. What? Why? Bitcoin shrimps are showing firm conviction that the price of Bitcoin is going to continue uptrend, according to crypto analysis. What? Really? Bitcoin wallets holding less than 1 BTC are expected to grow by approximately 9% in the near term as small scale investors keep accumulating despite asset breaking past the 100K mark, according to crypto analysts. Yeah, I guess there's some people who understand divisibility, whilst other people don't. When they say to me, like I get a lot of people say, "Bitcoin's too expensive." Do you think that's too expensive?
Absolutely not. I mean, it's just like a little bit over. And by the way, for all our friends in Europe, we passed 100,000 euros, right? Because we always measure in dollars, but Bitcoin has passed the 100K in euros, which is kind of fun and it's nice. So basically in every major currency is over 100,000. I think until we are below $1 million, it's not a big deal for me. So, halas, it is what it is. I don't know if you agree with me, but I don't even feel the 100,000. Like nobody cares, right?
Exactly. It's like whatever. Yeah. Like that. the funny thing is, it moves at $1,000, $2,000 a day, right? And sometimes even as high as it got as high as like 7,000, 8,000 in one day.
Yeah.
And think about this: the amount of money that came for it to go from 0 to 10,000 or 7,000 or even 1,000 was monumental. But that's being traded in a day or a few hours.
It's crazy when you think about this, right? Yeah. If you think about it in terms of percentages, like when it corrects maybe 2% or 3% or even 10%, I mean, now it's 10,000, bam, 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 because it's 100,000, whether before it was, less in terms of course, I'm talking about dollars, right? In terms of dollars, we feel it more. And guys, don't forget to smash the like button, by the way, because we have over 200 likes already, which is amazing. So if you don't mind, it would be great. It will help the channel.
Yeah, if we can get to 500 likes, we'll answer some of your questions at the end of the show, right?
Nice.
So let's pump it up. Let's see here. How many people are watching actually?
So we have overall we have 10,000 people, majority on X, but on YouTube we have about 700.
Yeah, so I think we can easily get 500 of you to, if you're watching on your phone, just quickly hit the like button, or on your computer or TV. It would be nice for you to pick up your cell phone and head over and hit the like button. So yeah, thank you very much. Okay, despite being labeled as shrimps, I guess shrimps are people who are under 100K. What?
Yeah, there is the old sea dolphins, octopus, shark, whales. There is the old definition.
I know.
Yeah.
These holders are showing strong confidence in Bitcoin growth, continuing to accumulate coins even at the current price level. Yeah, well, they should. CryptoQuant, contributor to Axel Adler, said in December 14th X post. Okay, that's nice. All right. So where do they see that this further grow? Axel said the average number of shrimps addresses holding less than 1 Bitcoin stands at 323,000, an amount that he expects to increase to further 8.67% in the near term. Jesus.
Okay.
Jesus. Oh, you know what? I just realized there is some Bitcoins I accidentally transferred to an account, 2.5 Bitcoins a long time ago. That I own somewhere, and I should go find that somewhere, because that's 250,000 now.
Yeah, it will be worth finding them.
Maybe it might be worth finding them.
Sweet. Yeah. I mean, on the contrary, if you forget for another 10 years, it might be 5 million by then. So, yeah.
Given the current trend, I expect the number of addresses to rise further, reaching. Okay, yes, so 351. I think in the near future. Okay, well, that seems a little bit low now that I think about it, since that's 9%. Yeah. What do you say? 9%? Yeah. I mean, that means very few people understand. Wow.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be more than that. Very few people understand why they should hold this.
Yep. And by the way, I'm sending you on WhatsApp. I'm sending you something. If you can put it on screen if you want, because people are asking in the chat, what's the definition of shrimp versus other fishes? You can see there is a pyramid that I found, which has the definition of basically
let me bring
crab,
that up.
octopus on WhatsApp.
Okay, let me bring that up.
Because people are asking in the chat, how do you become a shrimp as opposed to, I found this pyramid on definition, Bitcoin holders. You can see them all there. Plankton, shrimp, crab,
Plankton, shrimp.
octopus.
Okay, so shrimp is anything under 0.1?
Yes, in between 0.1 and 1. Then you have from 1 to 10, you are a crab.
Okay, so I have TradingView. Like, okay, I guess.
Yeah, that's
not
the ad blocker. It does it all the time. It's brilliant. If you disable the ad blocker, it will.
So this is TradingView?
I think so. Yes, TradingView.
okay.
Yeah. You can see there plankton, shrimp, crab, octopus, fish.
Jesus.
Yeah. So if you are a crab, if you're someone 0.1 to 1, you are a shrimp. Yeah.
So if you got $10,000,
you are like that one of the smallest. I mean, actually, plankton is the smallest, but yeah. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? Look at the killer whale, 1,000 plus, and 5,000 plus blue whale, shark in between 500 and 1,000, dolphin between 100 and 500, fish. I like this. If you are a fish in between 50 and 100 Bitcoin, it's a hell of a fish. Right?
Jesus.
Yeah, it's not bad, eh?
Yeah, that's some big fish. That's like some tuna, right? You know those big tunas that they find? Jesus. What kind of dolphin is that? Like, it's got to be a dolphin. Is like, it's got to be like a mother dolphin, like massive, like it, like that dolphin's got to put like make the what's it called, megalodon look like a little fish.
Mm-hmm.
What the heck?
Yeah. And think about it in terms of money, like you said, there's a lot of money. Like you already, I mean, even a crab, to be honest, I mean, 10 Bitcoin is $1 million. So yeah, it's not a bad place to be.
But that doesn't make any sense, because if we were to say to go do a search, oops.
How many fishes? How many dolphins? Yeah.
Over 1 million.
So 2023, around 59.4 million. Wow. Okay. Represent 1.1%.
So what?
Wow. So the crabs are basically the 1%.
What?
That's interesting.
No, octopus, right? No,
I mean, yeah,
crab
is 1 to 10.
Was close to anywhere from but he could be in this millionaire range, right? Because he's a little conservative, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I know he has like 10% of his money and have 1 Bitcoin, and he's a crab.
True. Wow. So basically, if you are either a crab or an octopus, you are on the top 1%. Wow. So what does it make a dolphin? Like, was it like what, 0.2? Point something? Because it will be even.
That don't make no sense. Like, Jesus. Damn.
That's interesting.
Wow. That makes no sense. So these numbers don't. The math ain't mathing.
The smart thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and besides anything, I think this should be moved down a little bit, all the way to blue whale to like right. Maybe we should move the scale down all the way here, the blue whale to here, and crunch it down. Like really, everything over 500, because like I mean 500 to, because if we're talking from 10 to 100, right? That's $100 million. Like if we do a number of people that have like $100 million.
Oh yeah, it'll be way smaller, right? 28,420, which is significantly less than 59 million. So the math is not mathing. Right? Wow. 28,000.
So effectively, right? Just at 100, above 100, you are a blue whale, basically. You have to be, right?
Yeah.
Because it's only 28,000 of you above that, so it's irrelevant.
Yeah, fair enough. Also, they divided the pyramid in equal slots, but it looks like you're saying, the more you go higher in Bitcoin, the smaller the segment should be, because there is way more people with 0.1 Bitcoin than people with 500 or 1,000, right? So
exactly. So
should be a proportion there too.
I don't get it. Anyways, I wanted to play this. I don't know if you guys can hear this, but let's see.
And also, I do believe the role.
Can you hear that?
And also, I do believe the.
No. Yes. No. Maybe no.
Should be okay. Let me know in the chat. The sound should be coming through. Let me know. Can you play and see?
Okay. Let's see here. Want to make this bigger, but because I can't.
And also, I do believe the role of crypto is digitizing gold in many ways. Instead of investing in gold as a hedge against inflation or the devaluation of your currency, whatever country you're in, Bitcoin is an international asset. It's not based on any one currency. And so it can represent an asset that people can play as an alternative.
Yeah. So there it is, right? From Larry Fink, right? It is the asset you use to save your wealth, preserve your wealth better than gold, right? And it's unfortunate that so few people, when we look at the shrimps, right? Which again, that's kind of a little high at this point.
Yeah, it is what it is, right? We have to deal with this pyramid. Maybe we should do our own version of it.
Exactly. I know. I think we should, because it's like we have to be a little bit realistic, right? Because 350,000 people, which sounds about right, because most people can't even put together $1,000, right? Is where the majority of the people are under $1,000. It is what it is, right?
Exactly.
So it has to be adjusted for that. Okay, let's get on with the section, right? Because it's getting late, right? With the Degen section, right? And this Degen section is brought to you by Orc, right? Waffles,
Yeah.
right? Which we have a new branded website, and Wowmow, and PayPay. And for honorable mention, that's not part of the Degen, of course, because it has based on a game. It's me token, but let's jump into the Degen section, where we are going to randomly buy some new pairs of coins and try our luck. Oh, I like this one.
Yeah, and by the way, guys, we have
As soon
done.
as I
Oh boy. Starting, I mean, guys, just to give your viewers some context, we had a dinner once in a restaurant, and we degen a little bit on our phones, and we were on the floor, right?
Yes, exactly.
This thing is again, just don't do this. Don't do any of this. None of this is sponsored. Like, we are just randomly pick some coins they will most likely lose. So please don't follow into this degen, right? Because we don't know what we are doing here.
Yeah, exactly. We're just screwing around here. Okay. I don't know. Looking at the TA for the thing, it's like, okay, we dumped, we pumped, like looking at it, right? We pumped a little bit, but here's the thing, right? It failed this pump, and it looks like it was going to die, but then it really pumped heavy here. So can we see? Let's see what's the volume here on the hourly. So it's 20K. Yeah.
I would have
7K.
never guessed in a million years that you would have done some TA on chill fart.
Yeah, I think this one we can call dead, dead coin. Yeah.
Yeah,
It is.
there was a chill narrative, right? Because the chill guy went crazy, and then all the things followed, right? Oh boy.
All right, so let's see here. Museum of Memes. Okay, this is interesting.
Yeah, this looks good.
This is interesting.
Yeah.
Right. So we've got the 15-minute chart.
Okay.
It's not like we've got a little bit of like crazy volume here, right? You're looking at this volume, you're like, what? But it's gone down quite a bit. We are at 1.5 million market cap. You can see that.
Okay.
Right.
I mean, the trend is up.
The trend's up, but it's like barely hanging on.
Yeah.
Right. But if we continue higher, I think, you know what? I'm willing to gamble on this guy.
I like it.
Yeah.
I think Mom is awesome.
Exactly. I think
I don't even know what I don't even know what it is, but it doesn't matter.
Me neither. I don't think so. I don't know what it is either, but you know what? I'm gonna post this here. Pure Degen.
And by the way, guys, research is for losers.
Exactly. Once again, we expect to lose.
Yeah.
If you buy this and lose and then cry to us, well, we just told you we expect to lose. So don't cry to me, right? If you buy this, because I'm buying it, you bought it, yeah, with the expectation of losses.
Yeah. Lately I've got extremely racked in a couple of coins that I thought they would have done extremely well.
Same here.
Like slapped left and right. But,
yeah, back and forth, like nonstop, right? It's part of the game, right?
That's the beauty of it.
We understand that. Other people don't, right? But we're going to remind you once again, right? How do you buy this thing? Well, you have to go and find the what's it called? Where's the
address?
The address. Jesus, did I miss that? Where is it?
It should be on the left side. No, maybe we are covering it.
Are we covering it? Let's see here.
Let me have a look. I was in here as well. Because I usually use my cell phone.
There it is. I just needed to make it not
perfect.
100% because it was going down.
Nice.
Yeah, because if it's 100% the screen, right, or even anything other than 100%, it doesn't show up here.
It crops off. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. So there it is.
Nice.
Okay, so did I screw up the resolution there? Okay, no, I didn't.
No, it's good.
Okay. All right, so I'm going to copy that, and then I'm going to go on my phone here, hit swap, and paste in the address. Oh my God, I can't believe this. All right, I'm going to buy $100 worth, right? And see what happens.
Yep. And by the way, I don't know if you agree with me, Da Vinci, but one, guys, don't do that. So this is something you should never do.
Yes.
Never do. Because this is really degen. One, don't do this. B, if in the event of you wanting to, which you shouldn't, separate your Solana and make a new wallet, which is called I'm Losing All the Money wallet, and play with that alone. Because if you use your stack of Solana and you start clicking randomly on Dex Screener, you would be sorry you've done it, I think.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly. 100%. Okay. So, okay, Mom. Let's see how you do. Right? Hook me up. Let's see how you do in the next little while in the show. Okay. Next. Oh, darn. Damn. Yes. There we go. That's a buy. Not. Let's see here. Moondog. Right? Do you see anything you like?
what is that kappa there? CAPA, kappa.
Kappa.
What's that?
Kappa coin? Is
Oh.
that Kappa?
What's that?
I don't know. Let's see. Let's go to Twitter.
Did they have a Twitter account? Okay, this has to be serious.
Serious, because it's got a Twitter account.
Yeah, it has a blue tick. Dude, it's verified. All in. All in on this.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, Kappa. But by the way, Kappa is Spanish and is also Italian, but the guy is Asian. So there's a winner right there.
Yeah, chicken dinner there for sure.
I'm going to put all my entire network in Kappa. That's it.
Yeah. Me too.
How's this?
Full in. We're just joking. People, don't do that.
No, don't do that.
Don't do that.
This is what, 15 minutes? 15 minutes?
Dude, man, look at this thing. This is sad. It's like, okay, so it is dead, right? Because here's the thing. There's M's all over the place, right? Goodbye. Done. Good night. Next.
Can you go on with 1 hour? Because I have a strong feeling about this Kappa thing. The first strong. Okay.
No.
Yeah, doesn't look great.
No.
Okay, no Kappa. Oh well.
Next. What do we got?
And what was fart coin? What was the fart thing now? Is it fart thing? The next thing?
What? Fart dog?
Fart coin. There's fart coin now.
Oh my god! Is there a fart coin? Because it's obviously fart. It must be doing something well.
I've seen in the list, in the other list, fart coin.
Has there been like a fart coin that's just like? Is there a way to sort this by market cap? The biggest market cap. I should have done that automatically, but let's see here. 24 hours market cap 120. No, there's nothing in the fart list because you just assume that
in the fart list.
something was smelling bad. Right?
If you go back on the other list, there is a fart coin in there, but I don't know what is. I don't know what is it. It's one of those in the list.
But I just assumed that that they would that something is up with the farts, right? These guys are like maybe the fart narrative is just taking off, right?
Maybe. But if you scroll down a little bit, I've seen it. It's called fart coin. A little bit more. There you go.
There it is.
Yeah.
But how many? What? What is that? Is that? Say what?
What? Oh my God! Look at this. This is a W. This is a W coin. It's been going on for a while, apparently. I don't even know what it was. Jeez.
Damn.
Okay.
This is since November.
Yeah.
But this looks like an AI coin, doesn't it? Yeah, I think this is the AI coin.
Wow. Got big followings.
Holy stinky.
Trading farts with the help of bots. Wow. Okay. This is serious. This is a serious investment.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I would have never said that, but yeah.
This is a serious investment. God, I can't believe you said that. can't believe you said that, dog.
Oh my
Oh my
god,
god.
I'm dying.
Oh.
This is this is this is thank you. This see guys, see this is gonna happen. This is gonna happen.
Oh,
This is
damn.
this
This
is some
is why
serious
the
stuff.
Degen section is so much fun, right?
Yeah. This is serious, man. This has to go out with the meme coin. Because this is some serious investments right there. Look at
Dude,
that.
man. I mean, it's
Oh my God.
clearly overextended. If we go to
Yeah, like this one is no this one is no joke. Yeah, exactly. This is some serious stuff.
this is not a stinker.
Oh boy.
Oh my god.
So we have to buy this. We have to buy this. This is happening.
This is happening. Are we buying this? I mean,
yes.
it doesn't make any sense because, right? Only because you can see that we pumped here heavily on the 4 hour, and we're breaking down here, and so this thing could come all the way back down to at least to the 68 cents before we actually see any reversal. So I would trade with caution. We can go down to the hourly. Yeah, see, there's nothing here. This thing has to hold this level here, right around here. This body, candle body, and then because it wick down a little bit, but it's got to hold. Who else?
Yeah. Well, it
Or
looks
else
like
it's going to break down all the way back down to the 68 cents. So I wouldn't jump in on this just yet. If you want to do that, you could always do what's called a limit order, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And put your limit order at approximately anywhere between the 69 cents and the 65 cents in that area for your buy. But I wouldn't trust that it will just. You could say, well, this thing is going to bounce because this was resistance, and now it's become turned into support. Yeah, well, let's see how well that is. Let's watch that.
Yeah.
Let's watch.
I like the idea of waiting a potential retracement because I mean there is a lot of money in that. I mean maybe it's gonna go to a million, So who knows?
Yeah, I mean a billion, right?
A billion. Sorry, yeah, it's already 700 million. Sorry, yeah, billion. Exactly. So it's possible.
Gee.
Man,
Damn.
I just can't see anything. I'm just laughing too much.
Damn, G.
Make this bigger.
Wow. That was no stinker.
Yeah. You got a serious investment there.
Oh my gosh, no way. I can't believe we're here. We're
Germany.
here.
How about
What the
happy?
hell?
How about
Look
happy?
at this. Drugs.
Okay. Oh
What?
my goodness, look at that.
What?
Oh my god.
Okay, this is a scam because we've got 1 million volume, $1 billion market cap, 300K what's it called, lock liquidity. You're being scammed here.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You agree?
I agree.
Mm-hmm. So guys, that's how you know. How do you know that? Because the volume's too low for $1 billion market cap coin, right? If we're looking at $1 billion market cap coin, look at the volume, right? In the hundreds of millions. The volume is going to be anywhere from 10 plus million traded each day, right?
Yeah,
on
exactly.
a daily basis, 24-hour period. So to be that high, so that's how you know. Right?
Yep.
Boom.
Yeah, this one doesn't look good. Okay, how about the happy cat? I think the ticker is happy. How
Happy.
about this?
Isn't Happy Cat been around for a while? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's been around since November 8th. I remember looking into buying this. Did I buy this?
Damn, look at that. It pumped and then it dumped.
Exactly. I did buy this and it did dump, and now it's pumping again.
Mhm.
I ended up selling out of that.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is the thing. This is the thing when you buy into these projects, which are complete degen moves. You have to stay on the charts, because if they double, you should sell immediately.
Exactly.
Because otherwise you lose the train and it's gone.
Exactly. Yeah, I walked away from my happy cat, and yeah, I think I was walking away around here. I don't know. This thing bounced off the bottom. This was the bottom here. So let's see here.
Maybe it could bounce.
Let's see if this was the 78.6. Let's see if it went to the 88.6.
Live in the trenches.
Mm-hmm. Remember, just as a note, if you're joining us, you're not supposed to be buying this stuff.
Yeah.
This is for entertainment purposes only, right? If you do decide to buy anything, make sure you spend money that you expect to go to zero, like a lottery ticket.
Yeah.
Lottery ticket is expected to go to zero because that's the odds of a lottery ticket. Okay.
Yeah.
So we got 4 million volume. We got 44 million market cap. It's relatively low volume, but not ridiculously low, right? We got the McDonald's hat, so
Yeah.
got to be careful, right? You might end up at McDonald's here if you do buy this, right? Could end up at McDonald's.
It's very likely.
But I don't know. Guys. I think this thing might have potential. But the thing is, we have to wait. We have to wait it out.
It
On a
looks
daily
like
basis.
it looks like a melted cap and handle right there. Really bad cap and handle.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing here to really hang our hat here, right?
Yeah.
We'd have to wait for it to consolidate more, and we need more daily candles. But the good news is you can see that there's some volume here coming in, 8 million volume, right? That came to bring him this thing here, and then there was before that $2 million in volume. So there is money here. So let's just wait and see. This is a wait and see kind of coin, so it's possible.
I mean, if you draw a line, I think we might like a trend line going down. It looks like we are exactly. Even maybe lower. It looks like a retest is happening on the second red candle. Kind of retesting that.
What do you mean, like this or like
so
this?
To put the line lower instead of on the wick, put it on the body of the candles. It looks like maybe there is a retest happening. Like the second could be a retest. I don't know if it makes sense, but
I don't know. There's no second retest, so I would say we need to wait and see on this one.
Yeah,
we have to wait and see. The good news is, right? It looks pretty good because here's the thing: if the coin was going to completely die, right, it would have done this exactly, pumped up, down, and then out, down, and out it went, right?
Yeah, the dead cat bounce.
Instead, it bounced off the 88.6, right, which is perfect because usually the 88.6 is the if it's a shit coin, it generally bounces off of there, and then if it's going to stick around, it will stick around from that. So effectively, if you really think that this thing's going to stick around, so where would you be buying? Well, there is a system for that, right? And you can go with the Fibonacci. Now, of course, this is not guaranteed. This is just a general rule of thumb, and you can buy some right. Actually, right here, 61.8, you start nibbling, right? A little bit, right? Maybe you put $5-10 here because you expect this thing to go further down, but this is a good nibble entry point because it could end up reversing at the 61.8. So you actually get some here, and then you get some here. Look at that. The 78.6 is exactly where you should see a reversal point.
Nice.
So, yeah, at the what's it called? How many million market cap is that? I don't know, but yeah, another 30% down, right?
Nice.
We can see you can get a buying opportunity. Yeah. So if you really wanted to degen in on this, and I'll wait and see. Me, I'll come back at it. All right, guys. I think we've gone on long enough with the degenning, right? We've already got one. At least we bought one.
Exactly. Let's see how mom goes.
Yeah, exactly. I wonder, should we go back to mom and see if we've lost our shirts? No, actually we haven't. Look,
Let me go back on your
it's
screen.
gone up. It's gone up.
I think it's this one. No, sorry. There you go.
Mama's gone up, right? Fart is getting stinky. Right?
Fart is serious, man.
Yeah.
Oh my
so
God.
yeah, that's it. Yeah, we're doing all right. Okay, well that's it for today, right?
Amazing.
What do you think about it? Did we get to like 500 likes? Should we ask?
We're at 340 almost.
Okay, well, no questions for you then. We asked for 500. We didn't get to 500, so that's it. All right, well, thank you guys for coming out, right? Make sure that you head over to Mr. M's podcast. Subscribe.
Thank you. Yeah.
Right? And also subscribe to DaVinci J15, right? And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next live show. Hopefully we'll do more of these degen shows, right? If you like it. Make sure you share it with your friends if you like this degen show, because if you like it, then we'll do more.
Indeed. I'll come in the office so that we can we can laugh together in the same space. That'll be awesome.
Exactly. Cheers.
Thank you for having me. Cheers.
Peace.